Hello everyone, my name's Dan Redmond. I'm the principal here at Durkin Park Elementary, and I'd like to welcome you to the 2020-2021 school year. And it's not the usual opening that we usually have. As you can see from my desk, things are different now. We have masks, we have sanitizer, we have wipes. We are starting remotely for the safety of the students and the faculty here at Durkin Park, as CPS's vision is for us to eventually make it back into the school sometime this year. Until that time, we'll be working remotely with your children. Our teachers are ready. They've been trained for online remote activities and classes, and we're going to try and reflect the normal school day as much as possible. That means students will be online. They'll be online for a good portion of the day. Teachers will probably teach for half the class and have students work in small groups or independently in the other half. There will be preps, there will be lunch. Okay, we start at 7:45, we end at 2:45. We're hoping that the students are engaged the full day on grade level, rigorous tasks and work. Our teachers have been working really all summer to get ready for this. There are a lot of new different programs they'll be using to keep your child engaged and to help them catch up on any learning loss that occurred last spring. We'll be using Google platforms like Google Class and Google Meets. We'll have breakout sessions through Google. So a lot of things will be taking place that didn't happen in the spring. We're asking you to make sure that your child comes to school virtually every day at 7:45, shows up at their homeroom so they can be counted in attendance, and then stay with us for the rest of the day. Welcome to the 2020-2021 new way to learn. I think overall our teachers' preparation will help our students at least stay steady and maintain where they need to be. There will be links from this video on our website to all the grade level expectations and introductions. Please, if you have a child in second, third, first, whatever grade, make sure you go to that link and get all the information you need to start school Tuesday. For those of you that are in need of a device, I know I sent a letter about this, but devices are still available and you can come to the school and get one as long as you sign it out and your child is enrolled at Durkin Park. Mr. Acosta, my AP, is going to take you on a tour of the building. Many of you are familiar with it, but he'll show it so we can welcome our new parents and students into our layout. He'll also show you the construction going on for our new pre-K cluster place. It's a nice building and it's a great addition to Durkin Park. If you have any questions, feel free to call or email me. The best way to do that is through our website, and just go find my name and click on it, and that'll get you to my email. I cannot answer dojo messages because I don't have that ability. I don't have a classroom. I have the whole school. So enjoy your tour, enjoy your year, and we'll see you Tuesday morning, September 8th at 7:45.
Hello everybody, this is Mr. Acosta. I'm the assistant principal at Durkin Park Elementary School, and I wanted to welcome all our families, all our students, all our teachers back to school. I'm going to give you a short tour of Durkin Park. So let's walk together, shall we? Gabi, welcome Gabi.
Hi.
So we're going to take a short walk. As most of you already know, this is the main hallway that leads to the kindergarten classrooms. I believe that 137 and 135 are still the kindergarten classrooms, and Miss Healy, and I believe Miss Carlin will be joining this year's classroom team. So these will be the classrooms again, 135 and 137. We'll continue down the road here and we'll cross over to our next wing here, and I believe that this would house the second grade and the third grade. In the third grade, you'll have Miss Murphy, Miss Tejeda, and Miss Garvey. They're not here, and if they are, they're meeting, and they're doing so very quietly. And this will be our first grade classrooms. Miss Sotelo and Miss Kelly. As you can see, we're not quite ready. We're under construction, and they are not going to be finishing this construction for another, say, 3 to 4 weeks. We'll see pictures of this a little bit later. We are going to continue the tour with the west wing of the building. And in the west wing of the building, we house our 4th grade and our 5th grade. And this year, Mr. Tejeda will be doing math instruction in room 102, Miss Cruz in 4th grade. And I believe Ms. Ramson and Ms. Ryan are the other 2 4th grade teachers. No one is here right now, but they'll be here soon enough. On our left here is Miss Sourwine. She's a 5th grade teacher. We're gonna head on over to the upper grade, the 6th grade and the 7th grade. And as we walk over to that wing, the newest wing of this school, I'd like to remind all parents that it's important to talk to your children about getting back into the routine. It's important that you talk to them about discipline and waking up early in the morning to join the class. Again, our school starts at 7:45, so it's important they get back into that ever important routine of getting back into the groove, getting up, waking up, getting showered, getting breakfast, and joining our class. This section of the building houses the 6th grade, the 7th grade, and the 8th grade. At the end of the hallway here are our 6th grade teachers, Ms. Brendage. So you can see some of the furniture that was assembled here, but will be making its way back to the new section that is being constructed right now. Ms. West and Ms. Ryan. We'll double track again, coming back towards the main office. And in the middle there, we'll see our 7th grade and our 8th grade classrooms. Ms. Duggar, Ms. Branch, Mr. Rodriguez, Ms. Esquivel, Ms. Birmingham, and Ms. Sourwine. Most of the classrooms look like this right now, getting ready for the possibly hybrid season where the kids are going to be spaced apart. In a few minutes, we'll head on over to the new section of the building. So we're quickly gonna go into the new section of the building, which will house the Head Start section. All pre-kindergarten classrooms will probably come in through here. As you can see, we're still under construction. Excuse me. Heavily under construction. This section will not be ready, I would say, for another 3 to 4 weeks, maybe more. As you can see, the rooms are very well lit, very spacious. This will be a pre-kindergarten classrooms. In fact, all 4 classrooms in this section will be fifth classrooms. We'll have a total of 6 classrooms when the students come back. The other 2 will be housed in our modular, which is also being renovated. As Again, very similar to the new addition. New floors, new doors, basically new everything, new lighting, new heating, new cooling, and again, very well lit, new windows. In addition to the 2 pre-K classrooms in this building, we also house our second graders in this little building. I believe this is Miss Cranley's room. And on the other side of this is Miss Wilkinson's. We won't venture that way, but it gives you a good idea of what it looks like. Just take a look to see if they are making any kind of headway. All these doors are going to be replaced. Oh yes, this is also going to be a pre-K room. This concludes our short tour of Durkin Park. Parents, please talk to your children about being respectful and responsible each and every day, especially when they join their teachers on Google Classroom come next week. Welcome back, everybody.
Hello, I'm Dr. Khalid Mumin, and welcome to the 2020-2021 school year. As we all know, we are living in unprecedented times, and I believe it's appropriate for me to begin with one of my favorite poems, The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. 2 roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveler, long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could.
I got this stuck. Have you heard of Kid President? Well, I'm Kid Superintendent, and I think we all need a pep talk. Testing. The past couple of months haven't been easy, huh? A global pandemic, politics, social unrest, earthquakes, firenadoes, Tiger King! Rah! That show is not what I thought it was about. Your glasses plugging up when you wear a mask. Fighting over toilet paper? The unmute button! You're on mute! Spider winterflies, desert locusts, and murder hornets. I mean, where did those even come from, man? You get the idea. 2020 has been kicking our butts. I can say butts, right? It's okay to feel overwhelmed right now, or anxious, or nervous about remote learning. Your Bitmojis look awesome, by the way. Maybe you're worried about students. I'm worried about myself and everybody else. But remember, we're all doing the best we can, and that's all that matters. Kids aren't looking for perfection. We're just looking for you to be present. I know that because I'm a kid. So let's be good humans. Unless if you're an insect or blowfish. And sprinkle kindness. By the way, I hate sprinkles. And let's give each other grace, not grief. We're all in this together. And we've got to support each other. Air hugs! But you know this already because that's what people do. You're resilient and resourceful. When times get tough, you know how to pull together. No cap. And there's still plenty of good stuff in the world, right? Like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I see you. And Jerry from Cheer, he's awesome. And Lizzo, my mom likes her music a lot. A lot. And funny TikTok videos. And Sharpie, you gotta love those. And we've got you. You are good. No scratch that. You are great. We need you here. No matter your job, you each have something special and amazing to offer. You can do virtually anything. Get it? Virtually? It's a joke. Seriously, you can do this. You are the champion Rita Pearson was talking about. I believe in you. And I know you'll stay RSD proud no matter the distance. It's kind of like Doc was trying to say. 2 roads diverged in a wood. And right now, we gotta take the one less travel. You know, uncharted territory and all. I know it might get a little scary. Actually, a lot scary. but you got this. Put on your favorite fuzzy socks. No one can see your feet on Google Meets, but definitely still wear your pants. And press forward with a positive attitude. It's gonna make all the difference.
Hello everyone, I'm Mrs. O'Neill. I'm the lead preschool teacher for the upcoming 2020-2021 school year. I want to welcome everyone to Durkin Park, and even though we're starting out remotely, I want to let you know that we have so many exciting activities and lessons planned for you this upcoming school year. I'm excited to meet you remotely and eventually and hopefully in the classroom. If you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out. My email will be in the next slide. Have a great day, and I look forward again to meeting you.
Mrs. Williams. I'm a teacher at Durkin Park School. I've been a preschool teacher here for 7 years. A few of my favorite things to do is hang out with family, go on nature walks. My favorite color is yellow. Over the summer, I decided to go to a sunflower field and visit there with my family. I can't wait to meet you all. See you soon. Bye.
Hi,
Hello,
I'm Mrs. Fleming.
I'm Miss W.
We're the new teachers in pre-K 151
We will be in the new building.
when it's ready.
Mm-hmm.
Look forward to seeing you.
See ya.
Hello preschool families, we're your new preschool teachers. I'm Miss Hillock.
I'm Mrs. Adamick.
And I'm Mrs. Balcazar.
And we are so excited to start this year with you guys.
We'll see you soon.
Bye. Friends, we're on room 147, preschool teachers. My name is Miss Rodriguez,
My name is Miss Pinheiros.
and we're very excited to see you guys.
Can't wait to meet you all.
Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Jacobson.
Hello, I'm Mr. Tam.
We're so excited to be your preschool teachers.
We're really excited for you guys to come back into room 153. We can't wait to see you.
Hello, Pre-K. I'm Mrs. Trevino, teacher assistant here at Durkin Park. I'll be helping with Ms. Jacobson and Mr. Tam. Hope to see you soon.
Hi, this is the new Durkin Park preschool team. Welcome.
Hola, mi nombre es Mrs. Cruz y yo soy la maestra de cuarto grado que va a enseñar ciencias y ciencias sociales. Espero pronto poder conocer a cada uno de ustedes y espero que estén listos para aprender y crecer juntos este año. Hello, my name is Mrs. Cruz and I am the 4th grade science and social science teacher. I really hope to meet each and one of you very soon, and I hope that you're ready to learn and grow together this school year.
Hi, 4th grade. I am Mrs. Ryan. I am going to be your ELA teacher. So I'm going to be teaching reading and writing. We're going to read some great books and we're going to learn all kinds of strategies for writing. This is my 17th year teaching at Durkin Park, and it's my 2nd year in 4th grade, and I'm just so excited to meet you. I'm most looking forward to you sitting right here in these seats. So I can't wait to meet you.
Hey everyone, I am Mrs. Mead and I will be your math teacher. I've been teaching since 1999, but I've only been at Durkin Park 2 years. This is my 2nd year. Last year I was a long-term sub for 6th grade math, and then I ended the year filling Miss Ramsden's class for her maternity leave. So I'm super excited to be back in that position and help her out. I cannot wait to meet you guys, even if it has to be on a screen for now. Hopefully we'll be able to be together in person. But until then, I know that we're going to have a ton of fun getting to know each other and becoming super smart mathematicians. I cannot wait to see you guys.
Hello, my name is Miss Matthias. I grew up around right across from Scottsdale, and I graduated when Mr. Redmond was my principal. And here we have Cordelia. She's a big puppy. She's about 8 months. So if we get to work together, then we'll be talking about Cordelia a little bit. And I'm excited for this school year, especially to introduce you to some graphic novels, some other really cool books, and to get to know you guys. So we'll see you soon.
Welcome to 6th grade, Durkin Scholars. I'm Miss McGrath. I'm the special education teacher that will be working with 6th grade students.
Hi, I'm Miss West. I'll be teaching science and social studies here at Durkin Park.
Hi, I'm Treese Brendich, and I'll be teaching reading and writing.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Ryan, and I'll be teaching math. Okay, we would like everybody to join their Google Classroom. So here are the links for everyone's homeroom Google Classroom. Once you join that, then we will give you further directions on joining the rest of your classes. But that is the first step. Join your Google Classroom homeroom.
Mr. McGrath, you want to introduce yourself?
I was just talking. Hello?
You are on mute.
Oh, duh. These technical problems are just awesome. Anyways, I'm entering my 30th year of teaching. My original students are 48 years old. I'm a 1980 graduate of St. Pete School, which is right down the street in Mount Carmel. I went to Northwestern University for my undergrad, and I got my master's from DePaul. And I've been proud to call Durkin Park my second home for 16 years. Growing up at 8034 South Colon and being able to help kids from my old neighborhood and families from my old neighborhood has been the honor of a lifetime.
Okay, boys and girls and families, whoever your homeroom teacher is, you would have gotten a welcome letter by now at this point. So your homeroom teacher is the schedule you'll follow. Okay, so from 7:45 to 8:30 every day, you'll log into Google Classrooms and into the homeroom SEL class. Okay, and then you just follow the schedule. You'll have your first period from 8:30 to 9:30. So you'll have to log out of homeroom and log into whatever your 8:30 to 9:30 period is in your Google Classroom section. Then you'll log off at 9:30. You'll join whatever your special is for the day, and you'll keep following that routine. So every hour you will log off and get into your next classroom to meet with that teacher. Okay, we will be done at 2:30 every day, and then you'll have the rest of the day to yourself.
And then here is our specials schedule for the year. You'll go towards your homeroom, whichever homeroom you're in, and we will let you know what day it is on the first day of school, and we'll just go in order. So at 9:30 every morning, you'll go to which color it is, and you'll find which classroom you should be in on Google Classroom. And that we can do that for the whole time that we're at home.
All right, attendance. According to CPS policy, scholars are required to log in daily for attendance. We will take attendance at the beginning of the day and then the end of the day during homeroom. Teachers will also take attendance during each class to ensure scholars are actively engaged in remote learning for the duration of the school day. Attendance and punctuality are very important to the learning process. Requirements for when a scholar will be marked tardy, present, or half-day attendance will remain comparable to a normal school day. So basically the expectation is that you are to be present during all your classes each day, just like you would if you were coming into the building. So please try your best to be on time. And then please call the office if your child is sick and will not be attending remote learning for the school day. So just like you would if we were in the building, you would call the office to notify them if you are not going to be in school that day. All right.
Remote learning daily expectations. 1, log into appropriate class on time. 2, come to each class with a pencil and paper. 3, bring a snack and drink. That's optional. Number 4, create a virtual background during the Google Meet. Optional. And if you need help, go to this link here to help you with the background.
All right, so once we're on your Google Meet, we're going to go through some expectations. So when you log into your Google Classroom, there's going to be a generated Google Meets link. That's how you will sign into class, okay? So you want to be on time and get on that link ready to go right away. You're going to want to do your best to find a quiet place in your house so you're not distracted. Please either have your Chromebook charged or have your charger connected to your Chromebook so that you don't end up logging off a class in the middle of it. I think headphones are really useful, especially if you have brothers and sisters working in the same area as you. Please try to wear appropriate clothing and be in camera view so we can see your expression and really connect with you. Always have yourself on mute unless the teacher asks you to unmute yourself, okay? Be focused, pay attention, and be ready to learn. Raise your hand or type in the chat box if you have a question. When you are speaking, please speak clearly and stay on topic. Try not to have side conversations in the chat box with anybody else. We're going to use that for participation only. And be respectful, be kind, and be considerate of everybody.
For the grading policy this year, we'll do it the same as it has been in years past. An A will be 100 to a 90, B 89 to an 80, C 79 to 70, and so forth. And then for each one of your assignments and tests and quizzes, the scale will be as follows. Tests and quizzes are 50%, assignments are 30%, and performance tasks, which are any projects or end of the year activities, end of the quarter activities, will be worth 20%. So you should be using Aspen to check your grades periodically, I would say a couple times a week, and also check to see if you have any missing work through Aspen. And then you can use these links to sign up for Class Dojo, depending on which homeroom you're in. You'll click on the link that corresponds with your homeroom teacher.
All right, parent contact / office hours. Teachers will be available to respond to emails, and Class Dojo messages from 1:30 to 2:30 daily. So basically, you can email us and contact us on Class Dojo and email whenever you would like, but just know that we will respond during that time. So between 1:30 and 2:30 daily. You may leave a message. Oh, sorry, I already said that. You may leave a message outside of office hours. Yes, so you can email us at any time, but we will just be responding between 1:30 and 2:30 each day. Okay?
Okay, so the start of every day is 7:45 sharp. You want to log into your homeroom. During homeroom, we will start every day with attendance at the beginning of class. As one of the teachers told you earlier, tardies will still be accounted for. So if you're not there at 7:45, you will be marked tardy. We'll start the day just like regular school with the pledge, any announcements or housekeeping that we need to take care of. And then we will stay in homeroom for some SEL, social emotional learning. And then at the end of at 8:30, homeroom will be over. We will take attendance once again to make sure no one has logged out of the class after we originally took attendance. So you will be just expected to start and finish every class. So what is social emotional learning? So again, we said we're going to start every day with SEL class. It's really going to be a top priority for the entire school. And we want to address these social emotional needs. Why are we doing this? Because we really want to build some good, supportive, strong relationships with each other and with your teachers. We want to really have a strong, welcoming environment where everyone feels everybody feels supported. So we'll do some different strategies we'll incorporate, such as like calm classroom, morning meetings, breathing work, to really make sure that everyone's being supported academically and socially and emotionally.
Curriculum instruction. Scholars will be instructed at a grade level in all subject areas, and teachers will use strategies to address any learning loss while providing grade level content.
Okay, so now we're going to get into all of our content areas. So as I said earlier, I am the science and social studies teacher. So what is our science curriculum going to look like? Every other week we will be teaching science. So the first week of school, we will be in our science lessons. What we'll be doing, science, safety, engineering. We'll learn about different scientists. The other topics will be energy, matter, ecosystems, fossils, seasons, weather and climate, and the rock cycle. So those are going to be our major focuses in the science units throughout the year. Each lesson or each unit will have a standard routine. We'll always have an ask, which would be like a really strong inquiry question that we're going to be trying to answer throughout the entire unit. We'll be reading informational articles from different sources. We'll be watching informational videos. We'll be collecting data and analyzing all that data on an integrated information sheet throughout the week. After we've gone through all the different sources, we'll use that information from our data collection sheet to draw conclusions and put together some type of cohesive performance assessment based on what we learned that week on that topic. And at the end of the unit, we'll do a checkpoint assessment where we see, how are you doing? Are you getting this? Are you understanding? Do we need to reteach anything? So that's basically the science at a glance. Then the opposite week, so week 2, we will move into social studies. Week 3, we'll bounce back to science and back and forth. So there are 5 major units of study throughout the social studies course this year. We'll start with ancient Mesopotamia, move into ancient Egypt, then Rome, Greece, and China. Again, it's all ancient times. And each unit will have a history investigation and exploration. We'll really dig into the geography through some geography scavenger hunts, explore different vocabulary through some interactive games. We'll be analyzing primary and secondary sources, and this is really the big key component there, like looking at different types of sources. We'll do some engaging activities where you'll be putting things together again from throughout your prior lessons. And again, we'll do some quizzes and checkpoints to make sure that we're all on the same page. And that's it.
That is a tough act to follow, Miss West. It seems like you guys are going to be doing a lot of exciting things. Okay, so I'm Mrs. Ryan again. I am going to be your 6th grade math teacher. So we are going to be working on a different skill each week. Starting with rational numbers will be our first skill, and then order of fractions and decimals. After that, multiplying fractions and whole numbers, dividing fractions, using long division, adding and subtracting decimals, dividing decimals by whole numbers, multiple step fraction problems, add and subtract fractions, and then wrap up the quarter with multiply and divide fractions. So each week your assignments are going to be the same, so you know what to expect each week. You're always going to have one IXL assignment due on Thursdays by due on Thursdays by 5 p.m. You're also going to have practice problems each week that are going to be due on Wednesdays by 5 p.m. And then on Fridays, we'll always do a weekly quiz on the skill that we worked on for that week. That's going to be during your class time on Friday. So you'll be completing that then. You're not going to be able to do that one ahead of time. And then also on Fridays, we're going to be doing a review quiz of the previous skills that we worked on. Of course, for the first week, you won't have a review quiz, but after that, we'll be reviewing the skills that you work on throughout the year, just so that we ensure that you don't forget everything you've learned so far. Okay, we are going to be doing many different ways to practice these skills, and I think we're going to have a great year in math. I can't wait to get started.
And then once again, I'm Mrs. Brendich. I teach reading and writing. For reading this year, we have a weekly focus on reading for literature or a reading for information skill. For the first quarter, we do a mini lesson on them each week. We'll focus on one of them for the whole week. We'll do mini lessons, watch videos, have a read aloud, do some graphic organizers, really hone in on one skill for the whole week, and then you'll be assessed on it at the end of the week. And then the same thing for writing. We'll focus on one language or writing skill through a mini lesson and an independent writing prompt throughout the week. So that would be independent assignments throughout the week. And then there would also be an assessment at the end of the week on what you've learned. And then throughout the rest of the year, I kind of spiral through the rest of them and review, make sure we haven't forgotten anything that we learned during the first quarter. And then all independent assignments to reinforce skills will be a completion grade, and they'll be due on Thursdays by 5 p.m. And then Fridays will be your quizzes, just like in math. And then differentiated learning is going to be our 1:30 to 2:30 block. Students will work on their independent level content area coursework. So like Mrs. Ryan said, her IXL, and like how I said, the writing assignment, those would be things that you would be working on during that time. Students will have full access to all content teachers via Google Meets. Students join the Google Meet link in the area he or she needs extra help to complete the task, and students may be assigned or required to meet with a specific teacher during this time based on school performance. So based on past assignments, you might be asked by one of your teachers to join a Google Meet at 1:45 so that we can discuss this skill. So that time will be used independently, but you may be assigned to do something in particular. We're really excited for this school year. We're going to make it great. Anyone else have anything to say?
Thrilled to be back in some way or the other.
All right, that's a wrap.
All right.
See you on the road.
Looking forward to meeting everyone.
Yep, can't wait to start the school year.
Welcome 7th and 8th grade parents and Durkin scholars to our 2020-2021 open house presentation.
I'm Miss Sauerwein. I'll be teaching 7th grade math.
I'm Miss Diana Escobar-Sansone, and I'll be teaching 7th and 8th grade science.
I'm Miss Deborah Birmingham. I'll be teaching reading and writing, 7th grade.
I'm Miss Smith, and I will be the LBS 1 teacher for 7th and 8th grade self-contained.
I'm Mrs. Branch. I'll be teaching math and algebra 1.
I'm Mr. Rodriguez, super excited to be teaching civics and social studies for 7th and 8th grade.
Hi, I'm Miss Duggar, and I am teaching reading and writing for 8th grade.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Clam, and I'll be the LBS 1 also for 7th and 8th grade.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Reynolds. I'm the school counselor.
I was muted, sorry. I'm Mr. Martinez, and I'm a teacher assistant.
I'm Mr. Rojas, and I'm a CITA.
And then we're happy to have Mrs. Gorman, who's joining the upper grades also.
Okay, 7th and 8th grade, our schedule is going to look a little bit differently this year. From 7:45 to 7:55, you will report to your homeroom for attendance and social emotional learning. From 8 to 9:20, you'll have your first rotation. You'll have virtual hallway or break from 9:20 to 9:25. From 9:25 to 10:25, you'll have your first part of your second rotation. Then you'll have virtual hallway again from 10:25 to 10:30. You'll have your enrichment classes or special classes from 10:30 to 11:30. From 11:30 to 12:20 is your lunch break. From 12:20 to 12:40 is the second part of your second rotation. From 12:45 to 2:05 is your third rotation. And then at the end of the day, from 2:10 to 2:30, you report back to your homeroom for social emotional learning.
Okay, 7th and 8th graders, if you received an email from me today, you know that you have a specialized schedule. If you see Miss Smith or Miss Clam on that schedule, you know that this is what you'll be following. It's very similar to the schedule that Miss Clam just went over. From 7:45 to 7:55, you will be in your homerooms. From 8 to 9:20 a.m., you will be having science and social studies with me. It'll be alternating each week. 9:25 to 10:25, we will have our first half of math. You will then have your enrichment classes and lunch. Afterwards, we'll log back on and we'll finish math from 12:20 to 12:40 p.m. We'll finish the day in my classroom with ELA reading and writing from 12:45 to 2:05. Afterwards, you guys will return to your homerooms.
And students who have my name on their schedule, it will be similar. I will be sending out individualized schedules for those students to their emails. So please check your emails. And the schedule that I will have is first rotation is ELA inclusion. Our second rotation will be math resource. And the third rotation will be ELA resource.
Okay, seventh graders, these are your specials or enrichment schedule. You will receive library, Arabic, music, art, PE, or computers, and you'll follow the color-coded day, just like the rest of Durkin Park School. We will start on day 1, which is September 8th. So based on your homeroom, this would be your schedule for your specials or enrichment rotation. The next slide is going to be for 8th grade. So depending on your homeroom teacher, this will indicate to you which special or enrichment you have every day. We'll start with the blue day and continue to move through that as a school.
The codes for the 7th grade classrooms can be found on this slide and in Mrs. Smith's classroom. Teachers will email the codes for the other classes out to their students. The codes for the 8th grade classes can be found on the following slides. So that would be Ms. Duggar, Ms. Branch, and Mr. Rodriguez's classes. And then Mrs. Clam's classes are down at the bottom.
In order to add to the Google Classroom codes, you might have received emails. We want you to utilize the homeroom Google Classroom code right now, so that we can give you the information that you'll need as we move into the classes. So as long as you have these homeroom codes, we'll be able to direct you to which classes you will be in.
Okay, first look, communication. We will be using Class Dojo to ensure clear and consistent communication with families. Please be sure to sign up for your Scholars Homeroom Class Dojo's code in order to receive timely information regarding meetings and updates. We'll be available for family-facing office hours on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 10:45 to 11:30. Please email the teacher to schedule any appointments. Otherwise, we will respond in a timely manner to all emails and all Class Dojo messages. On the next slide, we have Class Dojo links, so you can reach all of the teachers through those links. Please use those.
All right, guys, social emotional learning. This is one of our top priorities, and we will be spending the first week to address the social emotional needs of all our scholars in order to build supportive relationships and create a welcoming learning environment. We will continue to reinforce and incorporate mindfulness activities daily, such as calm classroom, morning meetings, gratitude breath, and mirror magic. We understand success comes from both academic skills and social emotional skills. To us, guys, your feelings absolutely matter.
Curriculum and instruction. Scholars will be instructed at grade level in all subject areas. Teachers will use strategies to address any learning loss while providing grade level content. Grading. According to Illinois State Board of Education and Chicago Public Schools, we will return to the normal grading system during remote learning this year. Grading will be fair and based on student knowledge and mastery. Scholars must complete assignments and participate to accurately be graded and assessed.
Attendance. According to CPS policy, scholars are required to log in daily for attendance. We will take attendance at the beginning of the day and the end of the day during our homerooms. Teachers will also take attendance during each class daily to ensure scholars are actively engaged in remote learning for the duration of the school day. Attendance and punctuality are very important to the learning process. Requirements for when a scholar will be marked tardy, present, or for half-day attendance will remain comparable to a normal school day. Please note, participation in remote learning is not optional.
The slide that we're showing you here is the Google Meets expectations. So moving into the fall this year, you will be doing a lot of live Google Meeting lessons with your teachers. And so these are the expectations that we have as an entire grade level, 7th and 8th grade. So first things first is that we have to be on time. So make sure that you are waking up prior to the regular school day of 7:45 to get to your homeroom by that assigned time. You can even log in a few minutes early to be present in the class. Make sure that you have a quiet space. So you are going to try your best to either have on headphones or find somewhere in your home or wherever you're at in your location to kind of give yourself some independent space to be able to interact with your peers. Make sure that you're prepared. Your computer should be charged. You could be using headphones. If you're still in need of technology, please reach out to Mr. Acosta. In terms of presentation, make sure that you have appropriate clothing on. Sit up straight. The camera should be in your view so that we're able to see you. So your camera should be on and the teacher and other students in your class are able to interact with you. Please mute yourself unless you are engaging in discussion at that time. And your teachers will go over more about having your mic muted or unmuted. In terms of participation overall, just make sure that we are focused and attentive and an active participant. So do your best to eliminate anything around you to distract you and gives you the opportunity to be focused in class. In terms of the chat box, we would like you to raise your hand either visually or within the chat, just type a question in the chat, but the conversation or discourse that happens in the chat needs to be appropriate. We are not speaking to one another about off-topic things, but really utilizing the chat to deepen our learning. If you are speaking, try your best to speak as clearly as you can. We know that virtually sometimes technology can take us in different ways, but we are going to do our best to make sure that we stay on topic and be respectful, kind, and considerate.
The high school application information, you'll be getting lots of updates sent to you, but here's a brief summary. The activation codes that were supposed to be sent out have not been sent out. They are now set to be delivered to the families by October 5th, 2020. You will have to open an online account. The first step in the process is to open that online account. Go to gocps.edu and click sign up. After you create your username and password, you will enter your parent guardian information. You will need your activation code for this. Eligibility. Families will be able to see the programs to which their students are eligible to apply based, in most cases, on the NWEA MAP scores, 7th grade final grades, and or attendance data. This criteria will be revised and will be posted for your reference. The programs to which the students can apply are grouped into two major categories: selective enrollment programs and choice programs. There are some important dates to keep in mind. September 14th, 2020. This is when the Go CPS website will be available for families to start researching their options. October 12th, 2020. This is when the application is supposed to open for families to begin to apply. And December 11th, 2020 is the deadline for families and students to submit their applications. As I mentioned, the revised criteria for the high school application process will be posted for your reference. I'm also including the CPS Office of Access and Enrollment contact information for your use and reference.
We are looking forward to a great school year.
Hey, Durkin Park School, how are you? This is Mrs. Nielsen, for those of you who don't know me, or if you forgot my name. I'm Mrs. Nielsen, your school librarian, information specialist. Hostess with the mostest is what I like to think of myself as. And as you can see, I'm hanging out here with the chickens who are scratching up their coop because they don't want to be outside scratching up. It's raining outside. So look for me in your class, Google Classrooms. Look for me on Class Dojo. Look for me on the Durkin Park Librarian Facebook page. I can't wait to see you all there. And we're going to have a really fun, exciting year. We'll be talking a lot about books, about research, just about learning fun and interesting things for ourselves. So I will see you in class. And like I usually say to my students, see you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. Bye.
Hello, I'm Mr. G, your computer and technology teacher. BTS Stan, Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 4 winner, and TikTok celebrity. Everything is upside down this year. Normally, we'd be in a computer lab like this, but for the time being, you'll be at home with one of these. Well, that stinks. Upper grade students will be doing some new and interesting things, while those in the lower grades will be doing the basics to help them succeed at remote learning. Feel free to email me with any technology or CPS account questions if needed. This should be an interesting year.
Good afternoon, and welcome to Durkin Park's annual open house. My name is Mrs. Ragland, and I'm the music teacher here at Durkin Park. Just to tell you a little bit about myself, I have been teaching at Durkin Park for about 18 years. Yes, that's right. I've taught everything from 4th grade, 5th grade, and now music. I definitely have a passion for music. I've had a passion for many years for music, and I'm excited to share that passion with our students. Just to tell you a little bit about our curriculum, we will be utilizing a curriculum called Quaver Music. This is a curriculum that the students really enjoyed face to face, but I will say that it was a little bit more difficult during the remote time, but I'm excited to say that we will be able to meet via Google Meet every 6 days weekly with our students, and I will be able to share some of those lessons and videos during that time. Also with the curriculum, there will be 30 minutes where the students will be able to watch videos that are uploaded to Google Classroom and to complete different assignments. So what will they be learning? For K through 2, they will be learning topics such as beat, rhythm. They will be singing songs. And we will also be working on social emotional learning. For example, that may be how to express their feelings and how songs connect to feelings, and even helping us to stay motivated and encouraged during difficult times. 3 through 5, we will be dealing with such topics such as major and minor chords, major and minor melodies. They will also learn how to create stories with songs as well as rap. So I'm really excited about the curriculum for 3 through 5 as well. 6 through 8, we will be working with different mediums, but also they will still be using Quaver Music, and they will be learning topics such as different Latin percussion, various music composers. They will learn about music, media, and technology. And we will also implement and include social emotional learning with the 3rd through 5th and 6th through 8th as well. So we're just excited about that. Just to share a little bit about assessment and how that will go as well. Participation will be a large part of their grade. So we want to make sure that students are coming on to the Google Meet during their music time, that they're answering questions and staying involved, singing with us and whatever is being asked of them, and behaving properly during that time. Other assessments will be uploaded to my Google Classroom, where they may be assessed on topics that we've learned during our 30-minute time together with the Google Meet. So really that's all I wanted to share today. I appreciate you listening. I want to say that I understand that it is difficult times right now, and we are a team. We're here for you. We're working together with you and your children to make sure that everyone is comfortable, is safe, and they're enjoying themselves and having a great time and learning about music and learning about how to stay healthy socially and emotionally. So we're just excited for this year, and we can't wait to just have a great school year. And just thank you for listening again, and talk to you soon.
Hi, my name is Mr. Tumph. I'm the physical education teacher here at Durkin Park Elementary. I've also held many coaching positions here as well. So if you just so happen to call me Coach or Coach Tumph, either or is just fine. I've been here for close to 3 years, and during that span, I've made it a goal of mine to introduce our students to as many health-enhancing activities as possible, with the goal of arming them with the basic skills and knowledge needed to participate in those sports in high school and beyond. In light of this global pandemic, not only do I wish to continue to aim for that goal, but I really want to emphasize health. One thing that stands out the most is the health implications involved and how I can affect positive change within my role. Simply stated, there's much work to be done. I understand the importance of core subjects. At the same time, we must also ensure that the mental, emotional, and physical health and well-being of our students is being nurtured as well. As a community, we do a pretty good job of this, but I definitely see room for improvement. I would like to emphasize PE and health more going into the 2021 school year. With that being said, I'd like to virtually welcome and say hello to all of our Durkin Park parents and guardians, essentially our instructional partners. Look forward to working with everyone to make this an awesome experience for our students. Thank you.
Hi everyone, good afternoon, marhaba. My name is Mrs. A and I'm teaching Arabic at Durkin Park School. Welcome back to Durkin. Again, we will be teaching you remotely. You join me in Google Classroom. Hopefully I'll see everyone. I'm taking attendance, Google Meet, every single class you have. And Arabic, I'm teaching Arabic once a week. And I'll see you soon. Have a nice day.